Hey, y'all, it's your favorite Unc. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below to Nightcap YouTube channel so you never miss a single live stream or video of myself, Ocho, and Gil. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Texans overcome miscues and escape on the last-second field goal, a 59-yard field goal as time expired, beating the Buffalo Bills 23-20. Houston got off to a hot start, sprinting to a 14-3 first-quarter lead, 67-yard bomb from CJ Stroud to Nico Collins. But Nico suffered a hamstring injury and missed the rest of the game. Without the big play target, Stroud offense struggled with consistency for the rest of the game. The offense put up 425 yards, but only 9 points in the final three quarters. It says a lot that DeMeco Ryan clubs haven't played a complete game, but it's still 4-1. Sunday marks the worst passing day of Josh Allen's career. He completed 9 of 30 passes for 131 yards and a touchdown. The 30% completion rate was a career low for a star quarterback and the lowest percentage in a game with at least 30 attempts in the past 30 seasons. Allen had never had a sub-40 rate before today. Here's Stephon Diggs on what it meant to get the win over his former team, the Bills.
Honestly, it meant a lot to me. Held it in all week, energy-wise. Try not to bring it up too much. Obviously, we had an interview earlier in the week. I just try to keep it professional, but obviously in the back of my mind, it meant a lot to me, and I wanted to do more showing than telling. You know, I play with a lot of passion and a lot of love. I can't say I didn't think about this game when I got traded, you know. I wondered if we played him, and then obviously it was on the schedule. But I take it one game at a time, and I knew when this game came about, I was just trying to take advantage and get a win for my team. But obviously it's emotional. I play with a lot of emotions. I'm emotional.
Josh Allen was god-awful.
Well, you know
ain't no way, Ocho, ain't no way around it. If anybody else, if any quarterback, regardless of it being anybody, but anybody have 9 of 30, 131 yards, we rip them. And they had a chance to win. They had a chance. It was in the game, Ocho.
Yeah, they were.
Had he done anything,
right,
they win this game, Ocho.
Yeah.
They got the rush yards, 28 rushes, 150 yards. Check.
Wasn't the game out of hand at one point? Wasn't it 24-10? Wasn't it 24-10 at one point?
Yeah.
And they couldn't get one more field goal or one more touchdown to extend that lead. And again, when it comes to having the right weapons around you, and you don't have to be motherfucking Superman, when you don't have to be Superman, Josh Allen has to put his cape on. Josh Allen has to do everything. Oh, we don't need Stephon Diggs. Again, the numbers look like that for a reason now. It's different when you don't have a reliable target you can go to and count on every time you get under center. Whether you're in shotgun or whether you're under center, you know what, come hell or high water, who can I count on every time? Who can I bet on every time?
If you think about it, Ocho, they lost Gabe Davis and they lost Diggs. They're two starting wide receivers. So basically, the only guy, Shakir, was the slot guy.
He was out.
Kincaid, yeah.
Kincaid is cool.
Good.
And Keon Coleman is coming on.
Huh?
Keon Coleman, is he coming on? He's not there yet, but he can be that reliable target. He can be that security blanket for Josh Allen with a little bit more consistency. They got to integrate him into the goddamn offense more, man. You got to integrate him to the offense. I don't know what they're doing over there. But it looked good. It looked good when they started 3-0.
They know what they're doing over there either. But Josh has to play better. See, the thing is, we don't need him to be historic, but he can't be historically bad either. Let it sink in now. Think about how bad he was, and they only lost by a walk. They took a 59-yard field goal to beat him. So they have enough talent, Ocho. They do. They have enough talent. But if he plays like that, they're not going to beat anybody. And he can't play like that. He can't. He didn't turn it over. He had some big runs, but you know he got tremendous legs. He's a big man. Once he gets ahead of steam, it's hard to get him down.
Yeah.
But they got to be better. They got to be better. It's really that simple. CJ, 28 to 36, 331, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Cam Makers 9 for 42. Ogunbowale was 15 of 30. Hello. No, that was in the other game. We'll get to that. CJ had 3 for 27. But like you said, once Nico went out, now all of a sudden the big plays to be able to push the ball down the field. Now, hey, we're gonna let y'all work all that underneath stuff because now here's the thing: once you get into the red zone, what you gonna run out the back of the end zone?
Mm-hmm.
The fields get hard. It gets condensed and condensed. It gets harder and harder to score. Red zone is not an easy place to score. People are like, oh man, you in the red zone, bro. Where you going?
Right.
They know you're not finna run no 9. Where you gonna run it?
Damn, man. Listen, the Texans pulled it out. The Texans pulled it out. CJ Stroud played okay. He played okay. It wasn't a normal game that we used to seeing from him. I don't like the fact that the offense stalled damn near the entirety of the game after maybe the second or third quarter. They weren't able to put up the points, but they did move the ball just enough, to be able to win the game.
Yeah, they settled for field goals, Ocho. It was what? They had 14 points early in the first quarter, and then they got 9 over the last 3 quarters.
Great, yeah.
But
somebody tell Nico Collins, holla at me. I can get
the Vikings beat the Jets in London. The Vikings will enter their bye week undefeated. Sam Darnold, 5-0. Ocho, do the Vikings sign him to a long-term deal at a discount, or they wait for JJ to come back?
Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute now. Now, see, this is perfect. This is perfect for Sam Darnold because you're not putting together this type of season this early to stay with the Vikings.
Correct.
Oh, there are teams that you are a former number 1 pick, right? If I'm not mistaken, huh?
Yeah, he's the number 3 pick in the draft, I think.
Oh, yeah. It just
he's number 3 behind Sam. He was number 3. Baker went first, Saquon, and I think Sam Darnold was
number 3.
third.
Okay, yeah. The only problem is you just went to the wrong team. That's all. The wrong team drafted you. Now,
no, this is perfect. You said it earlier. It's perfect because he went to a team and the guy gets hurt. He's not coming back. Now you give me an opportunity, Ocho, to build a perfect portfolio.
Okay. And I was saying when
think about it, I wasn't going to be able to show you anything because JJ McCarthy is going to start. So I'm not going to be able to show you anything. Guess what I get to do? I get to put together a portfolio over 17 games, potentially playoffs. Okay, come get your boy.
Yeah. Okay. Now I was saying when he got drafted out of USC, he went to the wrong organization.
Oh yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. But what he's doing right now is beautiful. What he's doing right now. Listen, when JJ McCarthy went down, obviously when Kirk Cousins left, I'm like, well, goddamn, who the hell gonna get the goddamn ball to JJ? Who the hell gonna get the ball to 18? Okay, they drafted JJ McCarthy. I'm like, okay. This won the national championship. When I thought about it, I'm like, but damn, all Michigan did in college, all them boys did was run the goddamn ball. Is he one that can facilitate the ball through the air? I didn't know. He goes out. I'm like, but damn, who's up next? Sam Darnold. So I think about Sam Darnold on the 49ers. Didn't look too good. Sam Darnold on the Panthers. It didn't look too good. Like, okay. Sam Darnold, they got drafted by the New York Jets. We know how that worked out after 3 years. So I didn't know what Sam Darnold we're going to get. I didn't know the Vikings would be this good. This is a Sam Darnold that's playing with confidence.
Yeah.
This is the Sam Darnold that's letting the rest of the NFL know and putting them on notice. Listen, like you said, I'm putting the portfolio together. I'm putting the resume together.
Yep.
For those of you that need a quarterback after the season is over, this is what I can do when I have the right pieces around me. Come and get your boy.
That's the thing, Ocho. If you look at it, he didn't have these pieces. He didn't have a Justin Jefferson.
Oh, no.
He didn't have an Addison. He didn't have, who do they got now? Hawkinson, even though he's not there right now.
Yeah.
Who's the other guy? Munt, the tight end, caught a couple of passes. They brought him Aaron Jones, Quincy Williams. But actually, at the end of the day, Aaron Rodgers needs to play better.
Yeah.
He threw 3 interceptions. There haven't been very many defenses in the history. I mean, you got to be a historic defense to overcome 3 turnovers. Yeah. Because what you do, someone might be a pick 6, which one was. You put them on a short field, and so now they're scoring basically on your possessions.
Right.
It make them score on theirs. I'm not going to give you ish on my possessions. And he threw 3 interceptions, including 2 in the first quarter, a career first, included a pick 6, putting the Jets up 17-0. And then 2 of the 3, the Jets are 2-3 for the first time in Aaron Rodgers, under 500 through 5 starts since 2012. Quincy Williams, Jets linebacker, was ticked off after the loss. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Like I said, people got to start taking accountability, bro. People get tired of hearing the same thing every week.
For you, what do you need to work on?
I'm tired of saying the same thing every week. For me, I need to start working on being a leader more. That's the main thing.
Accountability.
Yeah.
Aaron didn't play good. Those interceptions was terrible. Why would you throw on okay, you're trying to throw a back shoulder fade. How you going to throw a back shoulder fade that far inside, Ocho? That's stuff that you work on in minicamp.
The funny thing
I'm sorry, Ocho, I shouldn't have went there. My bad.
Hey,
Ocho,
listen,
that's me. That's on me, Ocho. Take off.
You notice? I have a question. Hey, chat, listen to me. Think about the Aaron Rodgers at Green Bay. Think about the Aaron Rodgers at Green Bay and the back shoulder fades that he continues to hit over and over and over and over, whether it be Devontae Adams,
Jordy Nelson, Greg Jennings, Donald Driver. Do I need to go on?
It worked consistently over and over and over and over and over. Now with Garrett Wilson, now with Alan Lazard, the chemistry ain't there.
Mike Williams.
It ain't there. Mike Williams, the chemistry ain't there. I haven't seen him hit the back shoulder fade, which he's with the back shoulder. I haven't seen it work yet. And it's a huge chunk play that gives the DB no chance to make a play on the ball. Right. I haven't seen it work yet. I seen it skip the ground. I see it hit the ground. I see it be too far right. I see it be too far left.
And he missed Garrett Wilson on a throw that would have won the game probably. Remember? When the Garrett Wilson stopped and then wheeled up the sideline and he overshot him?
Overshot him, yeah.
But things like that, but don't worry about it. He don't have to. He got 4 MVPs. That's what the fans tell me. He don't need to work on it. No, okay, don't work on it. You've never thrown one ball to those guys. I mean, you did in camp, but Garrett Wilson, and you see a lot of times in training camp, they was on the sideline having a discussion. Yeah. Garrett Wilson's like, okay, where you want me? I want you here, but I want it over there. So those are things that you work on. Mike Williams had no chance. That ball was so far inside that the DB, I mean, think about how far it was inside because the DB is on his inside shoulder. That's why the back shoulder works because he's inside. So when the wide receiver opens up, it's on his back shoulder. There's nothing because I got your pin here. You already here. So when I open up and do that, now I got your pin here.
Yeah, that was a good play. That was a good play by that was at the end, right? Where Gilmore picked it off.
Yeah.
That was a good.
But that's what needs to happen. I gotta listen. The thing is that what Rodgers need to understand, they can't run the football elite. So it puts an immense amount of pressure on them to be great in the passing game.
Right.
And right now they haven't found a chemistry. I mean, this was Garrett Wilson's best day. He had 13 for $101. Ocho, he had 22 targets. I've never heard somebody having. Okay, let me take that back. When T.O. caught 20 passes, obviously he had to have 20 plus targets. Yeah. When Brandon Marshall broke T.O.'s record, he had to have at least 20 targets. But Chad, do y'all understand how many 22 targets is?
That's a lot, boy.
A lot. I might go 5 games and not get 22 targets.
Yeah.
He got 22 in one game.
They tried to get him that ball today. They tried to give him that ball today and get him rolling. They tried to get him that ball and get him rolling today. It just, I don't know. I don't know. Listen, whenever you have a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers, you have a chance. It gives you a chance because of experience and what he's able to do with the ball in his hands. But when it's good, it's really good. When it's bad,
not with 14 rushing for 36 yards.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't believe at this stage of his career he can consistently win games throwing the football like he's throwing it today. 54 attempts.
Hell no.
I don't buy it.
They got to clean up on defense.
JJ, you got to put that in your back pocket though. You almost threw it back to Sauce Gardner. You remember that out route he ran, Ocho, late in the ball game?
Oh yeah.
He almost threw it back into Sauce's hands. Got to put that one in your back pocket. That's why you the highest paid. That's why they look. Think about it, Ocho. They were just looking for him on that last. They were just looking for him.
Yeah.
They ain't thought about him. You. We pay you $35 million. Go get it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Go get it.
Yeah.
Got to put that in your back pocket, JJ. But good game overall. Nick Mullins came in. Ocho, he came in and threw one after Sam Darnold got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But
hey, what's the extent of Sam Darnold injury? Is it bad?
Well, they're on a bye week, so he has an extra week to recover. I don't know.
Recover? Okay.
But the Jets, they're not good enough to overcome the kind of play that Aaron Rodgers. What's the difference between what he did and Sam Darnold? What's the difference between Zach Wilson and him? He's just more distinguished. He's just more credentialed.
More.
That's the kind of play that Zach Wilson gave you. 3 interceptions. Defense not that they're not historic. They're a good defense. They're not historically
good. Yeah,
they're good defense. They're solid. They're not. Ooh, boy, Ocho, man, we got our work cut out for. They ain't that kind of defense, man. We got our work cut out for us today, Ocho. Woo. I don't know how we going. They're not that. They're not the 70 Steelers, 85, 86 Bears. They're not 2000 Ravens, 02 Bucks, the Legion of Boom. They're not that. Mm-mm. They're a good, solid defense. In today's game, they're a solid defense. Nothing, they ain't like I said, Ocho, I don't know. How you feel about this one, Ocho?
Hey, listen.
They don't elicit that kind of response.
Mm-hmm. They nice.
Minnesota 5-0. Jets fall to 2-3. Who the Jets play next week? Jets got the Bills next week.
Well,
y'all talking about Zach Wilson never threw just one interception, bro. Y'all at the same record y'all were last year with Zach Wilson. Y'all just got a nicer car that you can't drive. What's the difference? Oh, so y'all happy y'all got a quarterback that's distinguished, that's credentialed, but your record says the same. I'm confused.
Oh,
taking a pretty lady out and she ain't gonna do nothing. You know what I'm saying? What is that, Ocho?
You say taking out and she ain't gonna do nothing?
Yeah, they done bought cars, bought flowers, took her to the movies, got a fancy dinner, and she said, "I'm ready to go home, and not with you." What is that? They got to get this turned around. Hold on. Y'all Jets fans, y'all brought Aaron Rodgers in to be 2-3 in 5 games in? Is that what y'all brought him in there for? I just want to know. Y'all just let me know what y'all. So okay, fine. If that's what y'all brought him in there for, okay.
Damn.
Aaron won those MVPs in Green Bay. Did y'all hear Tom Brady? Tom Brady said when he went to Tampa, this is what Brady said. I said the same thing on air because I had done it before Tom. I was a back-to-back Super Bowl, 4 first-team All-Pro, 7 straight Pro Bowls. What they got to do with Baltimore? I ain't do none of that for Baltimore. Right. Tom says what I had done in New England, that ain't got nothing to do with Tampa. I wasn't going there riding that. But I know somebody that is. But we're going to move it along, Ocho. We're going to move it along.